You know, nobody really talks about it until it hits you. Burnout. When you first start streaming, it's exciting. You're motivated, you're showing up every day, you're grinding, and in the back of your head, you're thinking that this is the life. I'm actually doing it. But after a while, that fire, it can start to flicker. The passion, it turns into pressure. The grind eventually turns into exhaustion. And you're suddenly sitting there staring at your screen, wondering why the one thing you once loved feels like a chore. That's what streamer burnout feels like. For me, burnout didn't happen overnight. It built up slowly, like a background noise that kept getting louder until I couldn't ignore it anymore. And I told myself, just push through it. It'll pass. Plus, I had work and, on top of everything, it all kind of just beat me. But I tried not to and I didn't. And it just got heavier. Because here's the truth. Streaming isn't just pressing the go live. It's energy, it's entertainment, community building, networking, editing, self-promotion. Like basically it's running a small business while also being the face of your brand. And if you don't pace yourself, you just start to run out of fuel. The biggest lesson I learned from burnout, rest is not optional. You can't keep pouring in from an empty cup. If you try, the quality of your content, your streams, your videos, it will dip. Your mood will tank and your audience will feel it too. People don't come to watch a robot, they come to watch you. And if you're drained, it shows. Another thing burnout taught me is comparison is poison. I'd scroll through other streamers' numbers, collabs, sponsorships, and I'd start feeling like I wasn't doing enough, like I had to work harder, I had to stay live longer, sacrifice more. But here's the catch. No amount of streaming hours will fix the way you feel about yourself if you're measuring your worth against someone else's. So, how do you come back from it? First, give yourself permission to step away. Not forever, but long enough to breathe. And remind yourself that taking a break doesn't mean you failed. It means you're protecting the very thing that made you start streaming in the first place. Your love for it. Second, rediscover the fun. Before you worry about numbers, algorithms, growth, just play the game you love. Stream with no pressure. Go live like you're going to be hanging out with friends and bring that original spark. Because God knows that's what I need to do right now. And sometimes you just need to remind yourself why you started. And the third is to set boundaries. Figure out a schedule that leaves room for you. Time to sleep, time to eat, time to work, time to go touch some freaking grass. Time to just exist outside of the internet. A balanced life fuels a sustainable stream. And that's what I learned. And finally, shift your perspective. Streaming isn't about being on all the time or chasing constant growth. It's about building connections, friendships, sharing experiences, and creating moments. So even when you step back, and this is what I'm excited for, when I step back, my community will still be there when I return. Because what they value most is you. So yeah, burnout sucked, but it also taught me something powerful. Streaming is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And marathons are only possible when you pace yourself. And if you're feeling that exhaustion, that emptiness, that little voice saying, I don't know if I could keep this up, listen to it. Take a step back, recharge, and then come back stronger, wiser, and with a clearer heart. Because the truth is, you're not just a streamer, you're a human. And humans need to rest.